Hi everyone, welcome for the second time today. Today's Monday. And thank you Pat Reyes and Noel for your help. I really appreciate it. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Milu. I was born clairvoyant, psychic and a medium. Meaning I don't use any tools to read. I will tell you what I see. And also everyone, please let's keep the channel clean. For those who have kids and who would like to watch and not having to worry like they do with when Trump talks, you know what I mean? So no cursing, no phallic symbol of any type. So let's keep it clean. Having said that, on Mondays I usually read for the chat if you have any questions. I would prefer not to talk about health because, you know, that's a little complicated. So having said that, please feel free to ask me your questions. But the main topic I have been seeing in the news and on Twitter, people are talking about the Trump budget, which is basically the Ryan budget. That's how they should call it. But, you know, the Republican Party, intuitively speaking, when I touch with them, they have to give him something for his base, I guess, to feel that he's doing something. And also, from what I understand, he wants to copy how the Chinese justice system, you know, how they treat people who are hooked on drugs and the like. And he says the level of the number of drug users is very low. How does he know? There's something Trump doesn't understand. I don't want to say that name because some people may feel insulted because it is something, from what I understand, a lot of people in the spiritual community, they use it. But there are a number of plants people can get high from. And some of them we may not even be aware of in North America. So that's to show you how Trump, how not very bright this guy is. But nonetheless, and also drinking. Oh my God. But anyway, Trump would like to copy the system in China. Like I said earlier today, let Trump be Trump. Let Trump hang himself. Let's feed him enough rope because that's what he's doing. On top of that budget, he wants to cut Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. Yeah. I know, like I was trying to explain before, some people, they will go against what's in their best interest to vote for this bozo. But intuitively speaking, you know who's doing a fantastic job? Spreading the news about Trump. Well, he can afford it. Bloomberg. And I'm hoping Biden and Sanders and Mayor Pete and the others, Warren, Klobuchar, they start doing the same thing. Yes, we expect them to talk about kitchen table policies, but intuitively speaking, I feel they should start bashing Trump as well. But a few commercials I've seen produced by the Bloomberg team, and the worst, the one that's going to get under Trump's skin is yet to come. There are going to be a few. But I feel so far, and I've said it's not something that I'm saying right now regarding Bloomberg's approach on how to get to Trump. I've said that before. I said we can't go high and expect to be, the bully. You have to go to his level and, duke it out with him. So that's what Bloomberg is doing, and I'm hoping the rest will do the same. Yes, they will be able to prove that the emperor has no clothes. We have not done enough of that. But I feel it's coming because a lot of people are saying it as well. In any event, I was reading on Twitter a little while ago, somebody said they are getting tired of the media keep saying that Trump is winning, and they posted how well the different Democrats that are running, Mayor Pete, Sanders, Biden, Warren, and Klobuchar. It's, if I recall, they all beat Trump. But you know something? I don't want to do the national thing. I would like to see by state, okay? Because that's, unfortunately, that's how the election is going to be decided. So I would prefer to see the battleground states. That's how I am going to start looking at this going forward. And intuitively speaking, I am not getting anything new, except that there's going to be another fight between Barr and Nadler. Because Barr is going to try, you know, there's going to be a major problem between Barr and Congress. Because Barr, as we know, is carrying Trump's waters. You know, he's defending Trump. So I feel this is going to be a major problem at the end of this month, because the deadline for him to produce all the documents between, his correspondence between him and Giuliani. This is going to be very interesting. So, having said that, since there is no major news, I'm sure something will probably pop up later tonight, but nothing that will bring me back. It's not going to be anything major. If it's major, I will come back. But let's see. Let me see if I have some questions. Guida says, is that Guida? No, Salome says, Barr is horribly corrupt. I agree. Corrupt doesn't even, begin to explain how horrible this guy is. Pamela says, Barr makes me throw up a little bit. Oh, God. I know what you guys mean. Okay. Let me see if there are, please, people, if you have questions. Quixotic says she's tired of Democrats being nice. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I feel they are changing though. Well, they're going to copy a little bit from Bloomberg. I hope it doesn't work with them, and it's ridiculous. I am beyond voting too, because I don't vote. I don't believe it will be fair no matter what we vote. No, that's not true. I don't think so. I disagree. I feel like saying, this is a defeatism. You know, you don't try anything. Well, I could still be a slave if my ancestors didn't rise up and take the French and all of the people who were colonializing the island where I was at. They didn't have any guns. The French and others had guns. I believe the French and the Spaniards. Yeah. So I would still be a slave if they didn't, if they had that. Well, why try? I wouldn't have guns. They went for it and they got their freedom. So no, we can't say we don't. We can't, even if we vote, nothing is going to change. That's not true. Everyone should go out and do their part. At least you gave it your best shot. Okay. I just said buys at least. He's also carrying at least 20 pounds of Lord. Yes, that is true. Oh my God. That guy is really something else. I don't understand, but it's going to be very interesting to see how this thing ends. I can't wait. I mean, it's not, I know I'm going to be very happy when Trump leaves. Yes, that means we're free. We don't have to deal with idiocy. The guy is not very smart at all, so we won't have to deal with that. I mean, did you guys hear the latest stupidity he said? By April, the coronavirus should be done or something to that effect, because it's going to be warm. Hello, excuse me? Are you kidding? Now he's a scientist too. So, I mean, it's unbelievable. Rochelle is asking Milo questions. Why am we talking about the White Nationalist March? That, yeah, this last Saturday in DC, I saw it. But, well, okay. Those people have always been around. And the news media, I didn't even see it. I didn't see it at all on the news. I saw it on Twitter. Okay, because somebody was complaining, these people are marching in my town. And they had police like escort all the way. And they all, the other thing is, their faces were covered. They were all wearing either white or off-white masks. Okay? If you are doing something that you are proud of, remove the mask. To me, these people don't count. They're a bunch of cowards. I bet you once the first shot is fired, they run. I remember, oh my God, when I was, it was probably a year before I came to this country, there was some kind of uprising in Haiti. And you see those Tonton Makuts, how they were, I mean, they were so, they have a stupid gun. That thing used to be so heavy, some of them, they couldn't even, hold it straight on their waist. Anyway, how fast those guys ran when bullets started flying. There was an uprising, and oh my God. So these people that I saw walking, yes, they're very violent, but they will act in a violent manner if they think they can attack you, and you're not going to respond. So, yes, the reason why Rochelle is probably asking is probably because you're thinking they are going to rise up when Trump leaves. Yes, I heard also that Trump says his supporters, I believe it was the last rally he held, he asked he wanted 12 more years or something like that. And he asked his supporters to rise up and demand that he stays longer. Yeah, well, we're going to see. These people, they will be put down with extreme prejudice. I'm not even worried about that. So, don't worry, Rochelle. I mean, look, do you remember what's the place again where that young lady lost her life, unfortunately? Those guys, they were walking around, weapons and everything. Once they got arrested, they started crying. Oh my God. Those are the same type of people. So, Lois Sue is asking, will her landlord finally fix my door locks? Locks on, and moldy AC this month or even next month. I feel yes, I feel like saying yes. I'm getting 3 weeks, between 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay, so it can happen anytime in between. I feel like saying yes. Okay. Julian is asking, Julian is going to go for an interview, and Julian is asking, is this a job you're supposed to get? Well, Julian, can you please call me? I am getting some opportunities coming your way, but I don't, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know of anything like the job you're supposed to get. No, I don't know about such things. I'm not going to tell you stories here. But I feel there are some changes coming. Let me post a number. You can call me because I am getting something reference to healthcare. That's what I'm going to ask you about. If it's you who does something with healthcare or somebody close to you. Okay. Sherry Kirk is asking, are there any messages from her husband? Uh, Cheryl, wait a minute. This thing is moving too fast. Oh, Sherry, I'm sorry. Sherry, can you please call me? I posted the number. I'm posting it again. Okay. Hi, this is me, Lou.
Hi, Milu. It's Julian. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good,
Okay.
good.
Who does something with healthcare? Why am I getting healthcare? Or is there somebody in the hospital?
My wife just actually had the gastric sleeve done for weight loss.
Oh, okay.
She has actually went tonight. Yeah.
Okay, that's why I'm getting healthcare. Okay, no problem. I didn't know. So, but yes, I feel like saying I don't know about specifically getting this job because unless I get an indication of it, but I feel like I'm getting two. So keep looking. Within the next 2 weeks to 2 months, there's a strong possibility you're gonna make a change. There are opportunities coming your way. So whether you get this one or not, I am not getting this one. Okay, let me ask you this. What's with marketing?
Okay.
What is with marketing?
Marketing.
Is it a marketing company?
Well, I have my own small business. I do income taxes between February and April.
Okay.
And the last time we spoke, I had gotten laid off from my computer job. And
Okay.
you had told me that something was coming in February. So this other opportunity that they called and they gave me a phone interview
Right.
for computers.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to go for a face-to-face on this Wednesday in Jersey City.
Oh, so that's why I'm getting two. So the two, did you see?
Oh,
So that's the second interview. Okay, go for it. I feel
Yeah.
like there are some changes coming. Yeah, I'm getting three around time. So yeah, go for it. Chances are you're gonna get something. I don't know if it's this one. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the two it's because you're gonna get your
Okay.
second interview. Okay, so you should do well.
Okay.
So go for it. Okay.
all right.
All right.
Thank
Good
you
luck
so
to
much,
you.
Mila.
You're very welcome. Bye bye. Hi, this is me, Lou.
Hi, this is Sherry.
You asked me about your husband, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay, let me ask you this. Whose name starts with the letter R, please?
R.
Yes, please.
I can't think of anyone right
What?
off the bat. Oh, my Aunt Rita. She just passed too.
I'm sorry. Okay. They both want to say hi to you. Okay. Yeah. And they want you to know that that's okay. Who passed from cancer?
My husband had cancer.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, let's put it this way. At least now he's better. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to worry about the pain anymore. Okay? So he wants you to know he's well. And please, he wants to pass his love to you. Please tell everyone, let everyone know he came through. And he's passing his love to everyone, okay? But he's in a better place and no longer suffering. That's basically why he showed me, the cancer situation. And your aunt as well. Please tell everyone she came through. And she wants to say hi to all of them, okay? And there's something with the property. What's with the property? Somebody close to your aunt doing something with the property?
There very well could be.
Okay. No problem. That's what she's showing me. So no worries. Okay? I'm sorry. Hang in there. Your husband is in a better place. Okay?
Thank you, Mila.
You're very welcome, my friend. Good luck to
Very
you.
much.
Anytime. God
Bye-bye.
bless. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I am looking for the next question. Sorry, people, because I have to get. I'm looking for the emojis so I can answer the questions. Let's see, Lori Suga again. No, that's not a question. Margie says the Republican pick will be owned by the snakes, by the snakes. Yep. Let's see. And let's see, Kylie. Okay. Kylie is asking, what is Nikki Haley's next move? I feel she will end up as Republican nominee for 2020. I don't think so. Nikki Haley, I feel, I'm not seeing her running for president now. Probably later, okay. But you know something? Once this Trumpian time period is over, all these people, I feel, are done. Well, I've never felt Nikki Haley was going to go anywhere. So in the past few weeks, it feels like to me that's not going to happen at all. So that's my take on on Haley. I mean, she may run at some later time, but I don't think she's going to win. I don't even think she will even get off the ground if she runs. Okay. Oh, Rachel is talking about, I just read your comment, Rachel. You said Germany started out this way. I was talking to my dentist this afternoon, and, he said the same thing. You know what, something I learned this afternoon from my dentist. He was telling me that Hitler and all his gangs learned some of this racism, bigotry, and hatred from us. I was shocked. There is a movie, I believe, I couldn't remember the name of the movie, but he looked it up quickly and we found out The Birth of a Nation or something like that. That was a pretty racist movie. I had heard about it before. The minute he said it, I knew what he was talking about. But he was telling me the Germans, yes, they started just like Trump is doing right now, little by little, like this afternoon when he mentioned that we should be like China. He's just planting seeds and trying to find ways. He thinks he's smart, but I feel this whole thing is going to turn on him. Okay, people who are ignorant, okay, they don't understand our judicial system, and that's the best in the world. You don't just take people behind the shop and you shoot them, and a lot of them would, it's going to give liberty to a lot to those like those guys who are marching in Washington D.C. this past Saturday to do just that. Okay, take the law into their own hands and shoot people and kill people. Basically, that's what Trump would want. Okay, but I do understand that's how Germany started, but we are not Germany. Yes, it's taking a little time, like I've said before, to get to get Trump and all his supporters. The minute the people start to march, they get enough, Trump is going to go in a second. So, and it feels like to me it's possibly going to be coordinated with, and I did predict there were going to be marches, okay? And it feels like this is happening, although they are below the radar. They are below the radar, but there are marches that are taking place, even in Washington every night for over a year now. The crowd size goes up and down, but there's always something going on there, people protesting, okay? But I am not very worried about repeating what happened in Germany and even in Italy, Mussolini, because even Republicans are going to have enough of Trump's shenanigans. Intuitively speaking, when I talk with them, they are fed up already, but they will turn on McConnell. Okay, I mean, it may not. This may not last long enough for that to happen. But intuitively speaking, there is a possibility that the Republican ranking file can just revolt and turn on McConnell once Trump, if Trump decides, or if, whenever they decide they have enough of him. So, and also one thing that's going to get Trump in trouble with them, the notion that he wants to stay for 12 more years. So that's going to be interesting. So let's not, I agree, according to what Bidentis told me, and he didn't, I didn't feel that guy doesn't lie. He's correct, but I don't think it's going to happen here. So Henry is talking about, he's saying, Hamilu, can you talk about the coronavirus in Australia? I don't know if they have any cases in Australia, but we all should take precautions, follow what we have, the medical professionals have told us. I feel, the usual thing, if you're going to go somewhere where you feel, potential for you to be exposed, wear a mask. I don't have one yet, but I'm thinking of buying one. But let's say, for example, if I was to fly, I am wearing a mask. I don't care what they say. So I agree. But I feel, give this thing, I feel within the next month, they're going to have a very good idea of where they stand and give it a few more months. Okay, for the number of people to start declining, at least people who are coming down with, who are contracting the virus. That's what I feel. So far, I feel they are basically, it's some of their decisions to contend this thing is drastic, but they have to. I feel doing that, they are going to be able to contain it. As long as the medical professionals continue to do what they're doing right now, they're going to be able to contain it. I'm not talking about Australia now. I'm talking about, not Australia. I'm not talking about China, because that's a different, I feel bad, but it's a different situation. I'm talking about outside of China, like us, Australia, and other countries. That's what I'm talking about, because we have very good systems to deal with that stuff. So methods. So I am not worried yet. When I do, I'll let you guys know. But so far, I don't feel I should worry. I'm careful. Don't get me wrong. I'm very careful. We only have one health, so we should protect it. Okay, Henry. So hang in there. I feel Australia is going to handle it well as well. Henry, how many cases do they have in Australia? Do you know? I have not heard anything about Australia or anybody there coming down with it. Henry, can you please tell me if they have any cases in Australia? I have not heard anything about that. What happens to Jules? I just scrolled down. Jules. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Jewel. Oh boy. Yes, let me know. No, not a problem at all. Oh. Oh. Oh, they have about 30 cases in Australia? Okay, because we have a high Chinese population in San Francisco, well, California, and in New York as well. So I haven't heard anything. In New York City, they're very, well, they're a lot of, the healthcare system and that can overwhelm the welfare system. I mean, not welfare, I'm sorry, the medical system pretty quickly. But people in New York City, they are pretty good at handling those things. So let's hope. Keep my fingers crossed. Jules, I I will go with Denise Pineda. I'm so when I saw about your daughter, I felt so bad. I was speechless. I'm sorry, but I will copy what Denise Pineda said. My condolences to you and your family. I'm so sorry about your the loss of your daughter. So sorry to hear that. When I read these things, I'm like, it's so shocking. Okay, friends, thank you very much for spending some time with me. I will see you tomorrow at 12. Unless something major breaks, I'll come on and give you my intuitive impression. But otherwise, have a good night. I will see you tomorrow at 12. Bye.